Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Cyberika. How are we doing? I hope you guys are well. This is episode 2 to the series there. If you guys haven't seen episode 1, please check that out. I'll leave a quick little card in the video here for you guys to follow and see. Anyway, we're going to get back right into it. So where we left you guys off here, we recently came back to our little hideout that we've got here, and we need to speak to our friend Kay over here. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so did you make some new friends? Time to get to work. I guess the voices that tell me what to do is my new thing. To restore the events of previous years, you will need to find my assistant. His name is Lucius Olivia. It won't be that easy. Someone deleted all your employees' records from the network. I guess it's a good thing. I implanted that tracker in him after all. You didn't even trust your own personal assistant. You can't trust anyone except yourself. Don't worry, you'll understand what I mean. Finding the tracker means having to connect to the right satellite first, and to do that, you'll need to infiltrate one of my warehouses to activate a terminal. Oh, breaking into private property, link up to a dead billionaire's satellite, locate a secretly implanted tracker. Sounds simple and totally legal, sure. Great, better get to it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do that today. I don't know why it asked me to come into here, but oh no, that's just the little halo thing. That's right. So let's head over to the warehouse and see what's what. So I've brought a few things along with me for this little adventure here. So hopefully that should be enough for us to, get through this little adventure. But we'll see how we go. Now, what I had to do was, in regards to the first video, if you guys are noticing it or have noticed it before, I haven't actually got any music playing in the background. Now, the reason for that is unfortunately Kafir needs to sort out the copyright and legality side of things with the music vendors that they have curated for this game, because I got copyright claimed for the first video. So that's the only reason why that I don't have any music in the background here, unfortunately. So it is what it is. But if you guys are able to, I guess, look away from that and just appreciate the gameplay for what it is, then I would highly appreciate it if you guys continue to watch. So anyway, just thought I'd just pop that through. Great, the code to the door is a 0451. Continue. I can't get in, says the code is wrong. Are you putting it in? Are you kidding? You can literally see through my eyes, somebody changed the code. Okay, we'll have to bypass it. I know a hacker who lives nearby, used to work for me, nice guy. Okay, and how exactly do you see this going? Hey, your dead boss is stuck in my head and he needs your help to get back in his own warehouse. Can you do it? Tell him we're hired to investigate my murder. I mean, it's basically the truth. He's called a Lil Swampy. His apartment coordinates are already in your navigator. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to head out and do what we need to do with that, because unfortunately we can't jump into the warehouse just yet. So we'll head up over here and we'll head up. Alright, so I'm not going to go auto, I'm just going to try and hit the accelerator and get over here as quickly as possible. But I'm actually enjoying the game so far for the small amount of time that I've actually have played the game. If you guys haven't watched the first video, as I said, I do encourage that you go back and watch the first video. Now, I have played the game in a test device, just to sort of get my my bearings on the game, just to sort of get my a little bit more understanding, so I can be a little bit more helpful and informative whilst playing the actual gameplay of this game with you guys. So hopefully you guys will appreciate that all the same anyway. But aside from that, we're heading over to the hideout of this little swampy hacker place. And I actually like the fact that you can cycle between little tips and things like that in between the loading times and things like that. So I reckon that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and speak with Little Swampy over here. All right. So, well, how did you get me? How did you get in here? Oh man, did I forget to close the door again when I ordered the pizza? You Swampy, Kay Poxman sent me. I mean, I'm an old friend of Kay's. Said you're the best hacker in the city. He really said that. Damn, I'm just sorry he did that to himself. That's exactly why I'm here. I'm investigating his murder. Did he, himself? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't hurt me. calm down, I believe you. The problem is that I need to get into somewhere I'm not supposed to be for my investigation. And as I understand, you can help me get around such security features. I don't really understand. Just show me how to break electronic locks. Oh, okay, I got you. I think I can help. I'll send you a decryption instructions. They're good for hacking easy locks. Here, try it on that container. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, so let's see. So begin decryption. So I'm guessing we're going to have to find the... So we go 1, I guess, and then we go... So you just have to find... Oop, access denied. Okay, let's try that again. So we're going to go 0? No. Okay. So... Right. This is going to take a sec. And it's blocked. Can I go back in? So obviously you got to look at these, and then you got to sort of correspond to the right, I guess, combination kind of thing. So if I go 2, well, that worked. Let's go 1. No, that didn't work. So I guess in a sense, once you've sort of done this, so 0, that's gone slower. 1, and then 2. There you go, access granted. Okay, so you did it with his help with your investigation. Yeah, thanks. Kay was right about you. You know, Kay was a good dude. He hired me when nobody else would. Guess he saw something in me. If someone killed him, I hope you find them. Alright, so we've got to level up with that. Amazing. So I guess, well, we can't really interact with him anymore. So we're going to talk to Kay back at home. Okay. Okay, cool. So we're going to obviously head back home now. A lot of, you know, going back and forth kind of thing. I would hope that, you know, at some point further in the, I guess in a sense, the storyline of the game, that you can actually just, you know, move on to your destination where you think you should know where you need to go, unless there is a reason behind it. But anyway, we'll fly through here, and hopefully, yeah, we'll see exactly what Kay has to say for himself, and hopefully we can continue on with the story's progression. But like I said, I'm actually enjoying the game. I really like the visuals of the game so far. Everything about it, I feel, yeah, it's just something that I personally enjoy myself. But you know, it's obviously very, very cyberpunk-ish. Obviously for a mobile game, for that matter as well. But yeah, I mean, I think as you know, as far as we get into the game, there's going to be more unlockable features. There's going to be more things that we can, you know, sort of attain for ourselves and things like that. That we're going to sort of, you know, it's sort of going to make us more, you know, I guess more immersed into the game, I guess. But for now, this is obviously just the basics of everything. We're sort of learning the ropes here and getting everything into perspective for ourselves, and, you know, getting a bit of lore back into the game, I guess. All right, so what? One more attempt. You know, there's probably a lot of valuable stuff in that warehouse. You should leave anything you don't need in the lockers. There's plenty of stuff you could carry away from there. Okay. All right, so before we jump into that, let's do just that and drop everything into the what do you call it, into our lockers here. Now I'm just throwing things in here for now, and I'm only just gonna have, you know what, if anything, I reckon I've got a funny feeling. Now, I haven't actually gone as far as I have so far in my test game, so this is new uncharted territories. But if I know survival games like I know survival games, 9 times out of 10 for new time players, there's going to be a zone that's going to be completely green or neutral, if anything, and it's going to be a place where you can basically loot anything and everything as much as you can. So I'm guessing that this is going to be that place. So let's go ahead and just do that. And let's just quickly head over there. It shouldn't take us that long with the accelerator down. So yep, less than 20 seconds, so we'll get there. But I'm thinking that's what's going to be this warehouse place. It's going to be that type of zone, if anything. I'll be very surprised if it's not, but we'll see exactly what happens once we sort of jump into it. So we're pretty much there anyway as it is. But I'm really interested to sort of learn the augmentation, the implantation of your cyber body and things like that. That's what I'm really interested in. And what I mean by that is if we jump into the well, these are your cards obviously, and like I said, I'm still learning my way around. But if we take a look into here, your cyber modules, these are the things I'm really interested in sort of learning and sort of getting more of a grasp and feel for. So we'll see exactly how this sort of goes. So this is obviously going to be one. Oh no. All right. So this would be 1, and I think this would be what, 0. Yep, and then 2. Cool, we're in. Okay, so not bad. You know you're smarter than you look. All right. So if you're trying to flatter me, it didn't really come across. What do I need to do now? Launch as search using the satellite name Lucius Lever. Ready? What now? Take a look around. If my company is really bankrupt, then all this stuff is going to be sold off sooner or later. All right. So I'm hoping. Yep. This is one of these zones where you're going to find anything and everything. I'm just hoping I can drop stuff into the car. That's my only other concern at this point in time. But we'll see. So I guess this is sort of just preparing yourself for the game itself as you're sort of going along. But we'll try and take as much of it as everything as we can. I'm guessing there's going to be a lot more for us to find, and I probably won't be able to take everything with me, unfortunately, but we'll see how we go. And there's a big boy chest over there as well, so I do want to get myself into that. Okay, so there's obviously things I'm going to miss out on. Can I go back to my vehicle? I don't think I can. It's just one of those places where I don't want to leave. If I can come back, then that's something I can probably, you know, I can probably sort of, I don't know, I can sort of, oops, I can sort of come back and just pick up everything. I'm guessing, I'm looking at this thinking, okay, what do I need to look at first? So, all right, I guess we're gonna do what? We're gonna do. Did I run out of time? Okay. Okay, so we go 0. We're gonna go. What's that? We're gonna go 2. We're gonna go 1. Okay, perfect. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing these LEDs are more common than anything, so I'm going to take that. Healing over time, 35. That's actually not too bad. What's this? Okay. So if I had more ability to unlock more inventory, then I would. But I mean, at this point in time, you don't actually have the ability to unlock any sort of further further storage, which is annoying. Okay. Like I said, I'm just hoping we can come back in here and pick up the rest of these things. I mean, I've left a couple of things here, but I really would love to get back to my car and just drop things in there. Yes, I can. Okay. Well, that's good. So let's go ahead and do that. And can I go back to the abandoned yard? Yes, I can. Okay, well, there you go. so let's load back in and yeah, just pick up the rest of everything. Well, I'm glad that we can actually do that. Okay, so let's just take all of that, and hopefully I should be able to take everything else whilst missing the fabric. Okay. Alright, so it is what it is. But I mean, if I can come back and get all the fabric, maybe. If not, well, I've missed out. But we'll see. We'll see how we go with all that. So we're heading home. I probably should have dropped everything, including my weapons and things like that. I probably would have just made it with everything. Possibly. I think that may have been the thing I should have done. And I think that's something for you guys to make note of as well. So just strip yourself down to nothing, including any attachments that you've got on you, whether that's a weapon, whether that's your mod slot for your heals or whatever. Yeah, that's probably something that you probably would want to do. But that's fine. I'm sure I can probably find things later on as I sort of, you know, go through it and all that sort of stuff. So it is what it is. So I'm just going to drop everything in here for now. And I just want to grab all of this and do the exact same thing. And I'll probably just work this out later on, just to sort of give myself a bit of a organization, I guess. So let's go over back to Kay and just see what he has to say. All right, so there's a signal, but it's very weak. Lucius is in town, but he's hiding. So let's wait for him to come out of whatever hole he's hiding in. I'll tell you as soon as he moves. You can do what you like in the meantime. All right, incoming call. Straight up. The rumors were true. You're really in town, rookie. Captain Kirek, is that you? There hasn't been any news about you or the team since. I'm no longer your captain, just Kirek. I'd like to talk to you face to face. I'll wait for you at this cafe downtown. All right, so it looks like we're going to have to head out our way to downtown. Let's go ahead and equip these things here. I would have thought there would have been some sort of clothing that I would have been able to pick up, but that's not the case. What I might do is I might just get myself another brass knuckle just in case. Always just in case. And I'll take that with me. Alright, so downtown that we need to head over to. Alright, so let's do it. Okay, so let's head over there as quick as we possibly can. But yeah, so far this is pretty cool. So we've already had our free hit zone, as I like to call them, where you pretty much go in and loot what you can, what you want, when, you know, how you want kind of thing. I would have liked for it to have a little bit of a timer, I guess, for us to, you know, come back if we needed to, and, you know, pick up a few things if we sort of missed out on any of those sort of things. But that's just, you know, it's just the way that the cookie crumbles, I guess, at the end of the day. So there's not much that can be said or can be done, you know, with regards to that. So what can you do? But let's head over to the to our boy Kirek there. I don't think I pronounced his name properly, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything in here. So these are one of the ATMs that you can actually use, and you can go ahead and deposit your cash flow. So obviously if you die, you don't lose anything, I guess. And you can come in here and pick up some heals and things like that if you sort of need them. Detoxification, if you have some sort of intoxication here, you would probably want to use that before it gets too high, I guess. I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of threshold that you can sort of utilize. Right now we still can't access any of the other little bits and pieces over here. Oh, we can actually go in here, can we? And what's this? So you need your currency to buy some of these things as well, and then you've got your coinage, or your credits here, I should say, rather. Is there anything that I can pick up in here? This is just another depositable ATM. Can I go into here and suss out my player style? Again, this was sort of shown and showcased in the first video. Again, I'm just sort of going back and iterating some of the bits and pieces here. And then you've got the gun place over here. Here's another ATM. So if you want to pick up any guns or anything like that, weapons or whatever, you guys can definitely do just that. If you guys run out, that'll be a good time for you guys to do that. But let's speak to our boy here and see what he has to say for himself. So is that you, rookie? Glad to see you. How long has it been? 5 years. Wow, okay. What are you up to? How's your head? Alright, with all due respect, sir, I've known you for too long to think you're interested in small talk. Haha, you're right about that. Thing is, I've got a job on my hands, but I can't do it by myself. I need a crew. Captain, I don't work in a crew anymore. It didn't end so well for me last time. For any of us, actually. Yeah, that job didn't go as planned, but not as planned. Adrian died. Elias is in prison. And the only thing between me and death is that damn chip on my brain. You're right, I'm sorry. But you have to hear me out. They're offering 10 million creds. Wow. You can fix that chip, leave your life as a hired gun. It's one last job, I swear. Okay, one last job. What is it? You ever heard about VV Systems? They're one of the biggest companies in the augmentation business. Well, they're sitting on this sweet piece of tech that's going to turn the whole cyber prosthetics market upside down. I don't know exactly what the technology is, but I know that we'll be drowning in creds if we can get our hands on it. Alright, so we need to steal something, just something, no specifics. What an easy job. Do you know at least where to look for this thing? The device is currently in the company's research and development facilities under light guard, but it's going to be moved soon. We'll need a hacker to turn off the alarms and someone with a fast ride to be a getaway driver. I could help with the first, but I don't think we can rely on my car if we're followed. I'll give you the coordinates for a local mechanic. Her name is Tess. She knows more about cars than anyone else in the city. Don't let her cute face deceive you. She can stand up for herself. You should also get ready to find a better gun, maybe get some clothes that aren't rags, and install a couple of upgrades already. You don't have a personal thing against augmentations, do you? Let's just say I'm more of a skeptic than I was. I'm going to be honest, you're not in a peak form anymore. It wouldn't hurt to get some built-in insurance if you know what I mean. As soon as you're ready, reach out to me. Okay, so we're about to do our first proper mission. Aside from the base storyline here, this is obviously going to introduce us into the augmentation side of things, the mechanic side of things for our vehicle, and obviously other little bits and pieces as well before we sort of get into the actual main game itself. So we need to buy, let's have a look. So we've got so I need to install the augmentation to make me stronger before I get to work. Maybe I'll get lucky this time and it won't come preloaded with some rich weirdo's consciousness. That's interesting. Alright, so with good intentions, we'll need a hacker to shut off the alarms. So we're going to break into the headquarters. Thankfully, one of the few people I know in town would be the person. Swampy will help us out. Alright, so cost of promises. We'll probably need to make some quick escapes, so we need a fast ride. So we're going to head over to a mechanic, and that will help us out. So Tess will be the person, and we've got some rewards here once we sort of fulfill that sort of stuff. So there's no other temporary missions. Completed missions are there, and then yeah, we've obviously got our active missions there. So I think that's going to go ahead and leave it here for today, just to sort of give us a bit of breathing space. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one so far. Please let me know in the comments section down below. Drop a comment, leave a like to the video, and if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell icon so you guys don't miss out on any future videos. Anyway guys, take it easy, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.